Hi, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is right now. We have been trying to do a live all week. All week.
And we're here, baby.
And we have finally made it because we had to make it because we have an event that's going on tomorrow.
Absolutely. So if y'all are just coming on in, let us know that you're with us on tonight. It is going down, but I can't even get into it until I know that y'all here tonight. So we are excited. This is the first year of 2024, the first month. So I'm excited about 2024. And with that in mind, we need your help on tonight because it is something major going on tomorrow night. And we need y'all to be a part of it. So let me pick up my phone and let me start tagging people or just putting the word out because it's going down tomorrow night. It's going down in a major way. Text auntie, text your grandma, text your cousin, text everybody you know. It's going down tomorrow night. We know nothing about marriage. So we're here live in Jersey.
In Jersey, Team Jersey. We had it in Detroit, and Detroit was absolutely amazing. The energy was great. Chief Apostle, of course, was amazing. He killed it. And I just loved everybody that you had coming out.
Yep, it was a good flow in Detroit. Thank you for joining us, Tisa, on tonight.
Pastor Tisa.
Yeah, the Saints are coming on in on tonight. It was powerful in Detroit. It's going to be real powerful. So the colors in Detroit were green.
Green.
So we didn't put this in any of the posts. The colors for tomorrow night, the color is like a baby boy is blue. So make sure you got your blue on.
But we're going to the adult blue.
The more like a royal blue. But whatever kind of blue you got, if you come in tomorrow night, I want you to wear blue. Now that address to where it's going to be, you know the address.
I know, but I like hearing you say it.
It is 14 Baby Metcalf in the building. You know I love you. It's 1406. Yeah. Dahlia. Is it West Dahlia? Yeah. Dahlia Street.
We're in the country, so you say West, you say Dahlia Street.
Yeah. 1406 Dahlia Street in Egg Harbor City, New Jersey. That zip code is 08215. So I'm excited.
Y'all hear Detroit?
We in the building, baby. I promise you, we are from top to
Detroit
bottom.
knows his numbers and where he's at, and y'all gotta be there because the energy is amazing.
What's going on though? So what are people coming to tomorrow night and what time?
It's going to be at 6:30, and I love it because it's going to be the same but different vibe at Jersey, of course, because, we're different people. And so I invited some of my favorite people to be able to talk about things that they know best. So, of course, I have Prophet Joel and his wife, who I love, who are amazing. They are helped out a lot of different ministries, and they've been married, I believe, for 16 years.
That's good.
And I think they're about our age, so I would love to hear, and I got to talk to him a little bit, and he said the
auntie.
first 5 years are important. And then, of course, I have my parents. I have Dr. Remy, she's coming, and Pastor Lacey, and I'm so excited about hearing what they have to say. And then I have my biological father. I have Pastor Raymond Hollis.
Who can sing.
Yes.
And I found out his wife can sing too, so that's going to be a treat on tomorrow night. Lady Hollis.
Yes, it's just a singing family, and they've been married for, I don't want to get this wrong, I think it's like 20-something years.
Wow. Now, this is just a little guilty pleasure. It is my goal when we get married, is my goal that in the room, is my goal that we have 1,000 years of marriage in the room.
Yes.
That's one of my goals.
On it.
So I'm working on, we want to have 1,000 years of marriage in the room when we get married in October. So I'm excited about that. Hey, Mama, you know I love you dearly from top to bottom. Absolute. Detroit is in the house. My Auntie Nell is on here as well. So the reason that we're doing all of this is because we thought that it would be very insightful and interesting opposed to just getting married. We want to get some wisdom up until the time that we get married. So we got literally 9 months. We know 9 is the number of birthing. So up until that point in time, we're gonna have all these. I'm a preacher. Up until the time, we're gonna have these conversations and talk about what we don't know. So we're coming to get answers. So tomorrow night, I really want the singles to come out. I want those.
Yes, please.
Have you ever been in a relationship that worked? We want to see you. Watch this. Have you ever been in a relationship that you thought was going to work, but it didn't work? But you learned a whole lot from that relationship. Sometimes it's the person that that you thought you were supposed to be with that taught you a lot about who you're currently with, or at least what you want or your desire. So all wisdom is applicable. I want somebody to put in the comment section. I want somebody to put in the comment section, all wisdom is applicable.
All wisdom and all questions and all answers. A good conversation is one that goes back and forth and is informative. And I want the room to not just be full with one-sided. Kristen, you got to come see us. Come out. Come see us tomorrow. It's going to be amazing, because I don't want like cookie cutter answers. I don't want, the pretty answers that, we just try to cover everything. No, I want the real. Detroit gave us the real.
I know I'm gonna see Kristen tomorrow night, because the woman of God, we like this. We locked in, so she always keep it real, Pastor Richie. So if
That's
I
what
don't
I'm
see
saying.
nobody else, I know I'm gonna see Kristen.
I know Kristen gonna be real. I'm like, Kristen, I know you're gonna tell the truth. Miss Kathy, I hope to see you. I hope you're in town. It's going to be great. I literally want all information and real conversation. I want to be able to have just all of those things that we think we know, but we have absolutely no idea. Hence the title, We Know Nothing. All right, we already trying it. This is our first matching outfit, and I love it.
So I was talking to somebody this weekend, and I was telling him, I'm saying, he was like, well, I don't know if I'm gonna be no help to the conversation because I'm divorced. I'm like, nope, you're gonna really help the conversation, because there's something that you experience in your divorce that I might think is a good thing. I might think that your credit score being the same size as your shoe size is cool. I don't really think that, but I might have a perspective that I think is gonna help the relationship, and somebody might just wave their hand and say, Pastor Richie, that's probably not gonna work. You probably want your credit score a little higher than your shoe size. So I need y'all to help me out on tomorrow night. Prophet AJ, I love you, brother. In the building.
Come on, you know Jersey.
I need y'all to be in the building on tomorrow night. So we spent a lot of time. They got people coming from everywhere that's gonna be there on tomorrow. Not of all ages, different
all
backgrounds.
Make it a date night. I'm hoping, what would be our real dream is if you met your person at our We Know Nothing About Marriage. Because at the end of the day, we're talking about relationships, and your person could be there. So you should be there, and then you should invite other friends so that they could be there, and maybe we are establishing a connection.
Now, I'm going to say this, though. Just all jokes aside, it's in the house. It is in the house. We not together by accident. And what I believe God is not a tease. I don't believe that God doesn't show you anything.
God is not a tease.
God is not a tease. He doesn't show you any representation of something that represents success for you not to have it. If God is allowing you to see things come together, whether in business or in relationships, if you see something that represents something that is a desire and is positive, God is not a tease. God is absolutely
not a tease.
God is absolutely, he wants to bring that thing into your life. So your brother, Pastor Richie, I'm not just happy about my season. I want somebody to put in the comment section, I got a season coming. I want somebody to put in the comment section, I got a season coming. So I'm praying for husbands. I'm praying for wives. I'm praying for healthy relationships. I'm praying for the unit of the family to come together, because if he's doing it in my life, I believe it's in the house. So God is not a tease.
God is not a tease.
Absolutely.
That is so true and so real and so good. And for there to be a fruit, we have to deal and plow the land and understand. And how many times I've been in that line where they're saying, you got to celebrate for your neighbor. When you're looking on Facebook and all of that, you got to celebrate for your neighbor, because that means God is on your street. God is on your street.
I love you, Felicia. It's giving. Listen, what the young people say, it's giving relationships. It's giving. What's the vibe? It's giving. I promise you.
Yeah. So let's do it. Let's have real conversations. Let's not play about it.
Absolutely, jam.
let's not hold out. I just think that it is really important that we have a conversation, especially in this generation, because we are the Google generation. We are the research generation. We want to know. We want to know why. Don't just tell me because you said so. No, I need to know why. Did this work in your relationship? Did this hurt your relationship? If it hurt your relationship, why? What did you grow from it? I want to even know the uncomfortableness, because I don't want to have to touch the fire to know that it's hot.
Absolutely.
Somebody tell me there's a hole there.
Right. So I need y'all to tell me where the holes are.
God.
You know, when you're driving down the street, if I'm in your city, you're supposed to tell me where the potholes are. Like,
Please?
Pastor Richard, don't go down that road because you're gonna need to get some new tires and a suspension system. If you ride down that street, it's gonna be bad. So that's really what I'm looking for. I'm not really looking for the cookie cutter answers on tomorrow night. I'm looking for the wisdom that says this is what you don't do. And then these are the things you need to sustain. What are the things that would keep a relationship going? Let me ask y'all this, ladies, fellas. What are the things that keep partnerships healthy? Just from your perspective. Just put some in the comment section real quick and we'll try to respond to it. What are some of the things in your perspective that keeps partnerships healthy? There's some things we know out the gate, right? I don't know what that is. It could be communication, but what are some of the things? Because something might come up in this conversation that we can really use on tomorrow night. So I want all the help I can get. I'm gonna try to give me
Communication.
Communication.
Absolutely. I feel like we need to take a poll. How many people believe it's communication? Put it in the chat, because I've literally heard communication, and then what type of communication, what form of communication. Communication is so vast. I want to make sure that I use my tools correctly.
You better talk to them too. Let me know what.
Yes, emotional plan.
But I like what you put in there, Sister Tish, because sometimes people over communicate. They don't tell you things, trying to lighten the blunt of something, when if you could have just told me what you couldn't or could do, I could have been better prepared for it. So I like that, Sister Tish. Communication, never. I'm listening, Kathy. She said never stop talking.
Never stop. Like that, what I always read on the thingy, that whole kiss me goodnight. Don't forget, never, forget to kiss me goodnight. Shay!
That's my daughter. Shay!
The fact that we did that together on time was hilarious. Honest communication.
Honest communication.
How honest should you be?
Well, we always have that conversation that it depends on the individual. There are people, they don't want to know your numbers in your past or certain things. That's not what they want to know. And then there are people, when it comes to the money, they want you to tell them everything up front. If I'm in a room with somebody that used to be with, tell me up front. So depends on, it's levels to that thing. That Tia sung on Sunday. That baby sung all day.
She did.
On Sunday. She just cut up.
Tia, you want to come see us? Come see us. Tomorrow night is going to be amazing. Please come see us. Friendship is important.
Now, I was sitting getting my oil change about 2 months ago, and it was a guy, he'd been married 36 years, and he just, he basically sunned me in a positive way. And he was saying, it's going to seem like sometimes you ain't getting your way, but at the end of the day, he said something really sweet. He was like, me and my wife, we older, but I go to every doctor's appointment she got. I show up to it. And what he was basically saying is show up and always be present. No, don't. I spent the bill money. Oh, that is funny.
That is
the prophetess,
funny.
Pastor Maria, I love you. They putting in heavy work in the Ohio area. I love it all. We gotta get her to one of these Hannah conferences. That we got.
Yeah.
Shameless plug, Hannah Conference, January 24th through the 27th in Detroit.
We're going to be back in Detroit, y'all.
We're releasing the women this year. It's going to be powerful. So, we just want to know what makes for a healthy partnership. That's kind of what we were asking. Everybody said, some people said communication, honest communication, upfront communication. Oh, come on through, woman of God. Absolutely. And we will put you to work. That's what we do. We work in Detroit. So, we working in Jersey this week, and I'm excited about it. I got my beautiful fiance with me. Trust, Felicia.
Yes.
Trust
Yes.
and believe. So what can they expect? What's the flow going to be like tomorrow night? Is it going to be a long service? Is it going to be a short? Is it a service? What is it?
Service S, because
Okay.
we are people.
Structure.
It's gonna have structure. It's we have 3 different couples, so we're going to have each 3 different couples speak. And my goal is that they would speak on a lot of things that they do, or that they would do it and speak on it. We ask some questions about it, like Prophet Joel, about how important is prayer in a relationship. Is that one of those things you have to pray all the time with them separately together? What does that look like? And then I'm my dad, and is worship important? Is it good that? And you said it, another live that we have, you better get yourself a worshiper. What does that look like? What does that look like? And then finances. What is finance important in your relationship? Is it good that you need to have your own money, or we should put all of our money together? These type of questions to me are very important. I need clear cut, concise answers. But of course, we're gonna cut up. We're gonna have jokes. We're gonna be fun to have real conversation, because this is truth. But what I really need help with, I need help with questions.
Okay.
Detroit had all these deep questions. Can y'all help me with if we can only ask each couple 3 questions, what are the main important questions that we need to make sure that we get answers to? If you could put those in the chat for me, I got my phone, I'm gonna get my notes out, because it is important. I want to make sure that I ask the right questions.
Child, I got a question.
What's your question?
One of the questions I think, and y'all let us know, because love is there. Love is a decision. I don't think love is a feeling. I believe that love is a decision based on what I understand. Is just having all the information, but still making that decision. Now, after you've made that decision that you love that person, how do you continue to like that person? When you've made the decision that you love them, but there are seasons that they make choices and decisions that you may not agree with. How do you keep the like strong in the partnership long term?
Good.
How do you keep that like factor? Because your friend, the reason you talk to your friend, at least in my estimation, is because I like the company. I like the company that we keep. I like how we bond together. No matter what happens, you still want to talk to your friend. We have a disagreement, but because I like my friend, I love my friend, but because I like them, I still want to share opportunities. I still want to share rooms and experiences with them. How do I keep the like strong? Y'all talk to us tonight, and we're gonna close out after that. But I got some practical questions, because I believe that like wine, it's supposed to get better over time. So I won't mind to keep flowing. I want my woman to look at me and be like, now you was good in 2024, but it's something you done got smoother. Something you done got better. That kind of deal. I'm trying to impact her in the most positive way. If she ain't blushing, then I'm something ain't right. Now she may not always, things gonna happen. I get it, but I should be able to pull something out of her. Come on now. Oh Lord, yes sir, yes sir.
Yes, tomorrow night is going to be amazing. So for everyone who is in the Jersey area, please come see us. We are just so excited about this conversation. And relationships are important, no matter what the relationship is, whether it is husband and wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, we just friends, we don't know how we feel about it. Whether it's a situationship, like what are all of the different definitions? Because regardless, the relationships that you have at work, with your children, all reflect in the relationships that we have. We are the same person. Oftentimes, believe it or not, we have tendencies that we carry through every relationship. So I'm believing that even though we're having a conversation about marriage and those types of relationship, that I want to make sure that all of my relationships are good. Communication, there are some fundamental principles that can be used in absolutely every relationship.
You better preach it.
I'm just
that baby said fundamental principles. Y'all better catch that. Put it in the comment section. Fundamental principles. Now I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna give a little confession that allows me to know when I'm feeling like I'm in a friendship. In a friendship, you don't hide your free time with your friend.
Yeah, that's true.
You know you're in a friendship when you don't hide your free time. Now I'm confessing, I've been in other relationships and I never told those other people, bless their hearts, I never told them when I had an off day. I would never tell them when I had an off day. But this is one of the relationships, this one of the first relationships, honestly. Yeah. I could tell her when I had an off day because I didn't mind if I had an off day spending it with her. I think that seems simple, but for me, because I work a lot and all that kind of stuff, depending on the type of person that you're connected to, yeah, you can feel like, man, I'm not gonna get no rest if I tell them. But if it's a person that you enjoy, and I'm saying that to say that I don't just love her, I enjoy the time that we spend together. So she knows my off days, she knows my leisure times, and I feel like I can trust her that when I'm resting, she's not gonna overtax me. I think that's, for me, that's like a little chocolate kiss, you know. Yeah, that's like a little kiss on the cheek because I can trust her with my downtime. And if you can't trust that person with your downtime, because sometimes you know how it is, I can't get a moment to myself. That's a problem. So for me, the friendship factor in being able to tell you that I got time off and know that we can still be together and I can come down with you. I think that's powerful for me.
Oh, I think that's the first time I've heard it and I'm hearing it live. And it's so funny because I think for me it's the opposite. One of the things that I think I most enjoy is that I can trust you with my business. I think the most important thing is, can I trust you with my work part? Because most of the time, you know me in the fun enjoyment, because when you're dating in the movies and going out and that scene, like, we can have a good time. But my life, and I think because our lives are very similar, we are in church all the time, we are working, we are doing those things all the time. So we need to be able to do that. If we can't do that, we can't do the other things, because we can never get to the other things. And to be able to understand that space is just, that's the thing for me.
So let's be clear. I work like a fool and a mule most times. So when I say off day, I've already worked. Yeah,
yes. I've had to convince him to have.
I need to detox from all that stuff. So we do work really well together all the time. To the degree, and I figured this out too, to some degree, that if you're connected to a person that really loves you, they include you in things that may not even be your skill set, but I want the comfort that comes with your voice in this area.
Yeah.
And sometimes you got to be prepared for that, because when people see you as a solution or as an answer, that is affection as well. That person is affectionately drawn to you because I just feel like you can do it. That's, for me, that's intimacy on a different level. I'm talking to you about things that it's not necessarily your expertise, but you have a vantage point in all areas to me. I think that's an honor piece. And I sense that from her a lot of times. She brings me into them. I'm like, baby, I ain't got a clue about what's going on over there.
Yes, you do.
But the invite itself speaks of how a person sees you. So I'm still learning. I'm still gauging Bishop Stewart. I'm trying to figure out what's going on in this world called marriage and relationship. I don't know nothing about it, I promise you. Now, when y'all do the singles conference, come holler at your boy.
I can do that.
I can tell you about being single, all of the challenges, the heat wave, and all that good stuff. Holler at your boy. Please come and talk to me when it comes to the singles conference. But when it comes to marriage, we don't know nothing about marriage, baby. I'm putting that disclosure out there at the top.
We're preparing for partnership.
We're preparing for partnership. So that's what's going on tomorrow night. That address tomorrow night in person. We're gonna go live as well from this page right here. We're gonna go live. So if you check this page around 6:45, 7 o'clock ish, we will be going live from this particular page. So the address is 1406 West Dahlia Street in Egg Harbor City, New Jersey. That zip code is 08215. Y'all want to meet us out at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it's going to be powerful. Dr. Remy, it's going to be there. Pastor Paul is going to be with us. The Hollises, Prophet Joel and his wife, and other serving couples, and the saints in ministry will be in the building. So it's going to be a good experience, but it would be better, Crystal, if you was going to be with us. So it can't be a great experience if you don't show up. So we want to see you in person.
And something that you say all the time that I love is that we know what we know, but we don't know what you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's so important, that to get more voices in the room, it broadens the information that's in the room. So I think it's only a poor person who is limited their ability to hear what's in the room. I don't need to just hear you because you married, even especially if you're divorced, because you can learn so much from what didn't work versus what did work.
You know, something happened Sunday morning. We were at the East location, and
thank you, Felicia.
Yeah, she posted the address. It's in the comment section. We're at the East location, and I don't know everybody on her side of the family. I've not met everybody. I've met those strategic people, but there are some people in her family I haven't met. Now, there was a man in the building on Sunday morning. I'm not gonna name who he was, but you know how people see you. But the fact that this man who was closely related to her said to me that I had a dream about you all, and I saw positive things and this and that and this and that, just when we were just standing up together during the time of worship, and just his positive intentions in my direction. The fact that on her side of the family, there are people that I'm still learning, because sometimes you don't know, how do people feel about you, all that kind of stuff. It's been nothing but warm welcomes. I'm pausing just for 30 seconds. If you have prayed for me and us in any way, or spoke a blessing, Lord, bless this union. Thank you. God bless you. I thank you for speaking out positive words in our direction. I can sense it. I can feel it. I appreciate it. It is adding strength, years, weeks, months, and days to this union in advance. And I'm thankful for everybody just for the positive energy. Thank you for your prayers.
Hi, Heather. I don't know if you're in this weekend. I pray you're in this weekend and you can come down and join us, because we know nothing about marriage, and all the information and all the wisdom is what is needed. I want to do a silent plug, because for all of those who do not know, I'm the younger one in this relationship. However, he knows more about social media and all of the culture things, and he has finally got me on TikTok. And it's so funny because I have a page of my own, but I'm never on that one. But he created one for us, and I'm always on that one. So if someone likes your post or is your friend, it's probably me, because I bit the Kool-Aid. And please follow us on TikTok. I'm going to put it in the comments so that you can follow us. I'm just having so much fun. So we're pulling a lot of these clips and lives that we have done, including our first one from Detroit, and then the Jewels. If you have not seen the live that we did with the Jewels, they've been married for, I believe, like 16 years, and they are just full with a wealth of wisdom. We were able to get a snippet off of that. That was really good. Please check us out, because I am all for the fun, giddy stuff, but there's some real stuff in there too. So I am just beyond excited for where the Lord is taking us. And I was talking to my mom earlier. I was talking to Dr. Remy earlier, and she was just saying how at the top of the year she was inundated with all of these relationships, just reaching out for counseling.
Wow.
And wanting instructions, and where you are in a world that's full of chaos. How do you not allow the chaos to get inside of your home? Because oftentimes we are having fights and divisiveness between ourselves, and it's not even our fight. It's not even our battle. It is an unhealthy way of dealing with the craziness that is around us, that has seeped within us, and now we need counseling, and we need to be detoxed and all of that. So that is another question I really want to ask. How do you not allow outside people, places, and things to divide what the Lord has joined together, including what we've made together, to divide what He's put together?
I know a couple who's been together for about 27 years. I was at work, and we were, like at the water cooler, so to speak, and she basically just was passing out nuggets while she was getting some water. And she said the reason that me and my husband have a healthy relationship is when me and my husband have disagreements, she said, I don't talk to my family. I don't share all of our disagreements with the family. I just don't. And because of that, she said, I've just found that it's just, we have a better experience as a couple. She was like, that's what I would share. She was like, don't expose your partner prematurely and different things like that. Have a person, a priest, or somebody you talk to, but outside of that, she said, I just don't do it. And it's just a beautiful family. So there's a lot of wisdom that y'all been giving me. That wisdom come off the shelf. I'm taking the dust. I'm taking the dust off the shelf. I'm hiding it in my heart, and we're ready to use it. So tomorrow night, I need all the help that I can get, and we need all the help that we can get at this point. Be in the room tonight. Be in the virtual room. Be in the room in person. Yeah. It's gonna be powerful. You can make it a girls' night out. You can make it you can come by yourself. You can come with nobody, somebody, everybody. Bring the family, like Kurt Franklin. It's your auntie, your cousin, your nephew. Bring everybody out, but we want to see you in person.
Yeah, so I am so excited. Thank you for everyone who's joined us. And the colors, if you want to be in with us, it's blue. It's like a royal blue. If anybody knows anything about the Embassy St. James Bible Deliverance, my nanny's church, that's our colors, is blue. Royal blue was her favorite color. So that's what we were going to do. And it's so funny because I don't think you knew that when you picked the colors.
I had no idea the colors.
He's a man of God. He's a prophet.
Don't y'all do it. Y'all know the arrow of deliverance. Don't y'all do it. Don't you do it.
Yes, so you can wear whatever you want to wear. So don't be that person that you're not coming because you want to have blue. Wear whatever you want to wear. But that's what we're wearing. So I'm praying that we get to see all of you. Follow us on TikTok. We are keeping this going because relationship conversations are important. Because the Lord said it's not good for a man to be alone. And I think it's important that we remind that and stay connected. I'm not reaching or getting deep because we got to get off of here because the chief is on. So everybody go and see the chief. But I think having these conversations are important so that we don't throw away good relationships. You know, that whole conversation about the 80-20 rule, or that we are allowing outside craziness of politics and weather be the determining factor for why we are alone and not with our person.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So it has been wonderful tonight seeing everybody virtually. We love you dearly from top to bottom. Again, tomorrow night, we know nothing about marriage. We're preparing for Partnership 1406 West Dahlia Street, Egg Harbor, New Jersey. The zip code is 08215 at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we're going to release you as always. This is our perspective on life.
Overseer Blackwell, you coming?
Come on now.
You got to come see us tomorrow. We're having a service, remember? It's at 6:30. It's going to be at the East. Come see us. Oh, my goodness, because you will make my day, because I know you're going to tell me the truth, and I know you're going to be honest, and I know you're going to be outspoken about it. So I want you to be that person, and I want you to bring that tomorrow because it's going to be amazing, okay? Please, Overseer Blackwell, please come join us tomorrow because I know that is going to make sure the conversation stays great.
I like that. Bishop Stewart, meet us at the water cooler tomorrow night. We're gonna get wisdom by the wayside.
Thank you.
On tomorrow night. Absolutely. I love it. So we love you dearly. And no matter
what. Is that Elise? I'm sorry.
I'm going to let you close because I'm trying
to. I know. We're trying to close, and then I'm seeing people who I need to be there. Elise, I know you recently got married. I know you just got on, but what's really important is that we're having a conversation. We're having an event tomorrow where it's about relationships because I recently got engaged. This is my fiance.
My Lord.
And we have been having these services and events just to talk about relationships because we've been single for a long time. So we know what it means to be single, but we have no idea what this whole marriage thing is about. And having you, bringing your husband in to be able to have those conversations and just real honest conversations, things that you may have wished people would have told you or conversations that wanted to be had. We want conversations from all different backgrounds and people just to make it rich and real and relatable because in this generation, we need to have real conversations. So I'm trying to close, trying to get out. Mo's on. Mo, you coming? You got to come. You are family.
The woman of God, now you told me I know your work schedule. I know your work schedule. I know you don't work on the weekends.
You gonna be that person?
I'm not gonna say what time you get off work, but you told me directly. You looked me in my face, so hopefully I'll see you in person. Tell Lib we wearing royal blue. You know,
Yes.
me and Lib, we got a thing going on. We got a match.
Yes.
That's my baby.
You know, her and her little brother, we got to make sure they match. But I love everyone. Thank you so much for joining us on this time. Silent plug, go see the Chief Apostle, Eugene Smith. He is live right now, and he always has an on-time word. So I pray that I will see you. We will see you tomorrow. It is going to be amazing. A special prayer to my Aunt Rhonda. We will be with her and her family. But then we are going to deal with even more relationship building. Amen?
Amen. So no matter what you do tonight, we want you to keep it kind. We love you. We're praying for you. We will talk to you on the next broadcast. God bless you.
God bless.